Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Just got home from my pain management appointment. Just a normal checkup and medication refills, and had to let her know what my neurosurgeon and I had discussed, and what he had sent me for the nerve conduction testing, and what that had come back with and everything. So, just mainly getting her on point with that. So, we discussed what my options are, and I told her basically that I just want to monitor my symptoms for the next few months, and then we can decide what we're going to do about monitor and then decide what we'll do about the issue. But I'm in no hurry to just jump in and make a snap decision of putting me on medication or anything like that. That's not something I just want to jump into right away. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. So yeah, just spent 45 minutes driving there, about an hour being there, and then another 45 minutes driving back. I left the house at 9, and it is now 12 o'clock. So yeah, 3 hours. So I'm tired already. I actually got a good night's sleep last night, so that was refreshing. And that's always a bonus, to get a good night's sleep before one of my appointments, because normally when I have appointments, I don't sleep well. So the fact that I slept good last night was really nice. The nurse that called me back for my appointment ended up commenting on my low blood pressure today, because when I got up to go back into the area for my appointment, I felt my blood pressure going low, so I had to take a minute to steady myself. And he's like, "Is your blood pressure normally that low?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, no problem." I'm like, "Yeah, I felt it going low." So yeah, nothing abnormal there. And yesterday I saw the nurse at Mount Rogers to go over whether or not we were going to put me on another medication for my anxiety. The last time I saw him a month ago, we had talked about putting me on it, but because of my blood pressure issues, he wanted me to take a 2-week period and measure my blood pressure twice a day, which I did. And after that 2-week period, I gave him the paper, which I knew he wasn't going to put me on the medication, because for the most part my blood pressure was very, very low during that entire time. And yeah, I was right. He did not feel comfortable adding another medication that would have a good chance of making my blood pressure even lower. But with the work I've been doing with Jasmine lately, And with the decision I made to start keeping my aunt at more of an arm's length instead of fighting to keep her in my life, my anxiety has actually gotten quite a bit better. So honestly, I don't think I need an extra medication right now. Also, the past, I don't know, about the past week and a half, I have taken the time to unplug from electronics, the Xbox, social media, and I have just been focusing on the simple things. I've been doing a whole lot of coloring, which I'm actually doing right now. I have had my phone on, but it's been for playing, just having videos playing in the background. I can have it quiet in the house, but I don't like quiet because then when there's a noise, I kind of tend to jump out of my skin. So having like a movie or a video playing in the background is pretty well normal for me, so I can just have something as background noise. So, I can color, but I can also think about things and taking the time to disconnect from the electronics, the social media, has been pretty good for me because it's let me focus on dealing with the things that Jasmine and I have been talking about, because one of the things that I'm really bad about doing is you'll find this with people that have you'll find this with partners of addicts and alcoholics. They won't have their own feelings and emotions. They'll wait until their partner is around to find out how their partner is feeling before they know how they're feeling. And because I learned at a young age to mirror how my mother was feeling before knowing how to act, that's what I've done my whole life. So I've always intertwined myself with everybody else's feelings. And it was intertwined, but it never became so apparent and so much deeper as it did when I was with my dad during his fall and that time with him. I became so enmeshed with his feelings that it was like we were one person during that time, because I gave up everything of me to become we at that point. And I didn't really even know it. So, after with everything Jasmine and I have been talking about, and me writing, the letters that I've done and talking about them. When I told Jasmine that, I've taken the time to unplug from electronics and just kind of take the time to think about things, she was like, "Oh no." She was a bit worried, but because when I get in my own head, that's normally a bad thing, but this time it was a good thing, because I'm thinking about things in a positive way, about how do I extricate myself from all the we that I've been a part of. The we of me and Dad, the we of me and my ex, the we of my kids, the we of me and all my family members. And I mean, I've been working on it slowly over the years, over the past couple of years with Jasmine, but I never really understood how deep I let those connections go, and how intricately I got woven into everybody else. So being able to take the time to just let go of all the electronics, the social media. I mean, I've gotten on social media, but it's been very, very minimal. Check my Facebook's, notifications, my memories. I've made a couple posts on TikTok, just to keep my inspirational stuff going, but it's more just checking notifications and then logging back out. That's been it. I haven't spent any amount of time on there. So, just taking the time to really focus on why I keep linking myself to everybody else's feelings. And I know why I do it. I do it so I don't have to have my own feelings, and so I don't have to deal with those emotions. So, it's it's been it's been a mixed bag of everything, but it's been a lot of progress as well. And Jasmine has definitely been extremely proud of the fact that I have taken the time to work on the insights and trying to look deeper into the why of what I do. Because I mean, I don't like looking deep into things when it comes to myself and my emotions. I will, I will help anybody else, look look deep into their stuff. But when it comes to me, I'm the queen of, deflect and ignore, change the subject, whatever. But I cannot get better and have better relationships if I don't do this. And I want to have the best relationships with my kids and my grandkids, and who knows, maybe even one day have a, healthy relationship with a significant other in the future if I get my shit together. 4 failed relationships in my life is, yeah, they brought their own toxic stuff in, but I have to own my parts of those, because the common factor in those 4 failed relationships was me, so I can't put it all on them. So, jumping into a relationship, or even thinking of jumping into one right now, would be an absolutely stupid thing to do. So I'm not even trying. But, my boys they have been my rock as always. They're my support system, and they're behind me 100%. When it came to the decision of what to do about my aunt, they helped me. They helped me see more clearly about what I needed to do for me, and helped me realize that, family is important, but toxic is toxic no matter if they're family or not. And that they would never hold it against me, whichever way I chose to go with dealing with her. So, I'm not going to be reaching out to her, and if she calls me, it'll be a call-by-call basis, whether I pick up the phone or not. She called a few days ago, and I did not answer. I did not have the energy to talk to her, so, the next time she calls, maybe I will pick up, maybe I won't. It all depends. But looking back at things, the year that she cut me out of her life because I refused to get the COVID shot, that was one of my most peaceful times that I had, not worrying about what kind of bullshit she was going to pull, and not having to worry about anything with her. And I had one of the most stress-free times that I can remember, because I didn't have to put up with her bullshit. And that really, really helped cement what I was going to do about her. And after I made that choice, I had my session with Jasmine the very next day, and as soon as we started our session, Jasmine was like, wow, you absolutely look so different today, and look more relaxed and more calm. And she just, once I talk to her about, me talking to my boys about it, and that I read them the letter I wrote to my aunt, and read her the letter I wrote to my dad, and talked to her about my decision. She was like, okay, I get it now. So it really made a difference in everything for me. Even though family is important, she was draining me emotionally, and it was tearing me apart, keeping her in my life. So distance and time, maybe I'll be able to let that forgiveness come, and maybe in the future I'll slowly be able to build up a relationship with her. But for now, distance is the key, and that's okay. I'm all right with that now. So, a few days ago, my baby turned 31, and my oldest grandbaby turned 4. Time is flying. A little over a month from now, my oldest will be 35. Holy crap. And in just a little over a month, I will be giving my class up at the library on my tarantulas. So I'm really looking forward to that. I did just lose 2 of my tarantulas. One was one of the 3 that I got when I first started in the hobby. When I first started in the hobby, I got one, which was the Goody Sapphire, and I had him for, I think, 7 weeks, and he died. And then when he died, I got 3. It was a pink toe, a striped knee, and the curly hair. And my striped knee is one of the 2 I lost a couple days ago. He had been, going downhill in the past couple months, and I've been doing all I can to keep him healthy and keep him moving around and everything. But I think it was, I really don't know what it was. It didn't look like he was a mature male, but he was acting like he was old, and he never molted while he was with me, and I'd had him for 3 years. So I don't know. And then the other one was one of my pokies, and again, he had been looking, ill and having issues over the past couple months. And again, I'd been doing everything I could, to make sure I could get him better. And he had been doing better, but then he went downhill again, and I lost him. So, a couple hard hits there, but what can you do, There's not much I can do. So I will end up getting some more resin, and I will preserve them. And I'll miss them. They were beautiful babies, but I have 60 others. I'll be sending one of my latest mature male out for loan for breeding in the next couple weeks. Be the first time I'll ever do that. Maybe the last, I don't know. It's my Ecuadorian red bloom, Denon. And the guy I'm shipping him to, I'm feeling real comfortable about it. So, yeah, looking forward to that. So we'll see how that goes. So, yeah, new things going on, some exciting things, and really happy about it. But, yeah, healing is taking time and a lot of work, but I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do that work, and I'm definitely willing to put the effort into myself to get better and let myself grow, because I am worth being a better and more whole person for everybody else. So, I guess that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna end this and get back to my coloring. Maybe get something to eat. I'm kind of getting hungry. I've been snacking on grapes for the morning, so I hope y'all have a good day. I thank you for watching, and I love you. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.